Okay, let's talk about some stuff, I guess. First of all, is to pick your own battles. And this kind of comes with a lot of different things. In my mind, battles kind of dictates anything in life that you give energy to. And, as humans, you only have 24 hours in a day, you only have a certain amount of energy that you can expend. And so, choosing your own battles, choosing what you give energy to, is a very important skill, I want to say. And this looks like different things, and I'll talk about some examples. First example, and one of the most prominent is, like the stuff you're working towards, your goals, your dreams, your ambitions. Pick your own battles. If you're striving for someone else's vision for you, I think that's a complete waste of time. Whether that be your parents, your friends, your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it might be. If you're fighting for something, or you're working towards dreams that aren't really your own, I think that is a waste of time, and that just depletes energy. And more so on the day-to-day thing, when I say pick your own battles, that means choose the arguments, the conversations, the activities that you entertain. And choose the things that benefit you now and in the long term. And if you have constant negative presences in your life in the forms of people, pick your own battles. Like, choose not to deal with that. If you want to go to the gym and you realize that, hey, like in the future this is going to be helpful for my health, pick your own battles. Choose to do that. Choose to expend energy towards that. And I think it's a skill, and it involves a lot of reflection, and it is something that I'm still working on. But this just kind of popped in my head today, and I thought, like, wow, like, why not talk about that? Why not remind myself of that? Uh, and secondly, the last thing I want to talk about is the answer is usually, and I want to say always, but maybe I'll just say usually for now, but it can be found within for a lot of stuff. And in today's day and age, there's so much noise that it is kind of harder to look within. So maybe in order to, answer kind of deep questions that, deep down you really know the answer to, but you haven't given your brain enough of an explanation to validate that, like, being the correct answer. Or maybe you're kind of like swaying one way, maybe you genuinely have no clue. The answer can often be found within. And for me, I found it really helpful to go to places that were extremely quiet. It was just me and my thoughts, so I could hear them more clear. And I think, with a lot of different things in life, with a lot of big decisions, the answer can, like, be found within. And oftentimes your brain or your mind or whatever it might be is actively trying to, like, push away the answer, because it's correct, but it hurts more. And maybe that's just speaking on, like, personal experience. But yeah, if you're seeing this and you know me, say hi. If you're seeing this and you don't know me, say hi.